Hi everybody, this is Ella from Ella's Ancient Ways Tarot coming to you via my living room. And for the last time in this living room, because we're on our way to Colorado. I always start with music, you guys know that. And since we are dedicating this ritual to the goddess Oschun, we're dedicating a song, love, long-lasting love. Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer, one step closer. I died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Isn't that beautiful? Time stands still, beauty in no street is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away. Standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. Every day, guys. Every day is a step closer to your dreams coming true. For you, darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I'll find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. So beautiful. Love is so enchanting, right? I mean, it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate. What else can be that powerful? Except maybe a woman giving birth to her first child. Her first love is her first child. Why? Because that's a part of her that is in front of her, coming forth and being delivered. It's just so beautiful. I can't help myself. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought heart to me. Ironic. I didn't even know they had hearts on them. I just opened them. Nice. It's just so beautiful, right? I mean, I don't think there's one flaw in this song. There's not one contradiction. I don't think there's one person on this earth that can't agree with this song in general. It's just that unique, that beautiful. And so today we are going to dedicate this SAMHAIN. We're going to dedicate it to Mother Oschun, the goddess of sweetness. And as usual, we have our trusty deck here that we're going to use, and I'm going to give it a few shuffles because I've never used this deck before, and I want to make sure that we mix it up really well before we start using it, because I want a true reading, Oh, they're beautiful. I really wish I had my, normal setup, guys, but I don't. But just look how beautiful all the colors are. That's just, it's amazing. And these are just cartomancy. That's what we're going to use, is the cartomancy deck, okay? Shuffle them correctly. You guys are welcome to move ahead. Y'all know that I don't mind that whatsoever, because I know that shuffling, real shuffling, is boring. I understand, but I'm not going to give a half you-know-what reading. I'm going to do it all the way correctly. And I'm wearing all of my collares because this is the last reading I will do here in San Antonio, Texas. Coming to you guys from San Antonio, my hometown. I'm excited to say I'm on my way to Colorado. I already picked up the truck. OMG. It's scary. This is like for real now. There's no turning back. Even if I wanted to, which I don't. But it's just kind of, it's surreal also to be leaving, because I know that we're in the middle of the election. We're going to be doing our election, and I'm just tickled pink that it's a new beginning. For me, anyway, it's a new beginning. So, give it one last shuffle, and then I'm going to explain what we're doing. We're doing this correctly, okay? So, even though this is a reading, we are just pregnant with possibilities here, okay? This is a blue moon, guys. This is for all signs. This is a blue moon ritual live, well, video live anyway. What do you need when you're casting circle? You always want the element of earth. This is made out of the earth, right? It was made out of the earth. We need something that we're going to be wishing on for a ritual. We need the element of fire. We need the element of fire. Like I said, the goddess rules the moon, guys. That's why this, and I apologize, but I've been packing all day long, and I'm just happy to be in front of y'all, much less looking fly, okay? Because once I get to Colorado, then I'll be looking fly. Right now, I'm just happy to be with you guys and focus on the ritual and not the person that is maybe not as styling and profiling as maybe you'd like her to be. So again, earth, we've got the element of fire, we've got the element of water for me, cheers, and we've got the element of air. So since we've already called in the elements of earth and fire, which I'm going to turn these around so they can be correct in the corners for which they should reside or coincide to, which is fire to the south, water, one more time, because I'm really parched. I am not kidding. Since early this morning, I've been going, and to tell y'all a short story, I am parched. To tell y'all a short story, see how parched I am? The actual moving is not going exactly as I planned, but it's okay. So what happened was I got a call, and they asked me to pick up the truck today. I was supposed to go tomorrow morning. And they were like, hey, do you mind picking up the truck today? It's free. We'll give you a free day. I'm like, okie dokie, Smokey. Let's go ahead and do it. So get there, and, they've got to hook everything up, etc. So suffice to say, they gave me 2 extra days. So now I have the truck for 7 days instead of 5, which I only, if everything goes well, will need it only for 2 days, right? But since they gave me 7 days, starting today, well, I kept packing when I got back, and also I'm going to be packing tomorrow. and start putting the stuff in the truck, I forgot that I didn't get in touch with the winner for the draw. So when I got back, I put it together, and I want to let you know, I'm not giving a last name because that wouldn't be right, but Vanessa has won the draw, so congratulations. Please, to my other person that commented and told me they subscribed, you are awesome, and I'm going to keep your name for the next drawing and put it into the next drawing, because this is on a monthly. This is not it doesn't stop here in Halloween, okay? It's not just for Samhain, it's indefinite. I'm trying to reach 3,000 viewers, so thank you so much to the last 2 people, because y'all allowed me to hit 40, and I know that sounds like, oh, it's nothing, but you know what? I think that when you're starting something brand new, I think that's the hardest time for people to, you know, to see you, right? For people to see you, for people to be like, hey, you know, she is, you know, trying to be legit. She's trying to give back. At the same time, she's giving free videos, but she's also trying to give something in return for the subscription. She's trying to do the right thing. And that's the way real magic works. If anybody that's a practitioner out there can tell me different, I want you to go ahead and put it into the comments, because that's the way real magic works. Real magic, that's why people charge for their work, because there has to be an exchange. So like in the old days, for example, and I'm talking about the old days. Let's talk about 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, even 1700s. There was, you know, 1900s, there was always an exchange. You know, you brought me a cow, or you brought me a lamb, you brought me, I don't know, a chicken, and I would do, you know, work for you, or I would read, you know, your cards for you. There has to be an exchange for the magic to work. And I never had a teacher. I can say that honestly, because if there was going to be a teacher, that would have been the archangels, or my father, or my grandmother on my mother's side, because she had more wives' tales than truth be known. And so that's the way the magic works, is that you have to give and take. There's a give and a take, okay? So before I start the reading, I want this to be known that this is a real ritual. You know, I've got all the 4 corners now. I've got the element of fire. I've got the element of water. I've got the element of earth. I got the element of air, which I'm going to go ahead and light right now, because, you know, we all need a good cleansing. And again, so appreciative to the people that watch this channel. So appreciative, because you know what? Everybody out there should have a dream. Everybody out there should have a goal. Big goals, little goals. I sound like Nacho Libre. And if Diva is watching this, big kiss, little hug, big hug, hug, kiss. So I know I'm leaving San Antonio, but my heart is here, and it'll have to be divided between San Antonio and Colorado. New adventures. It's just so beautiful, you know? It just feels so just beautiful, and I need it, because mentally, you know, it's exhausting. Planning a move is exhausting. Do it all by yourself. It's freaking exhausting. You know? So thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lady, for all your strength that you've given to me today and the last week, and for the wonderful people that I'm leaving behind at my old job. I really will miss them, because they've just been great. I mean, not leaving because I didn't like my job or the people there. I'm leaving because I have a better opportunity that has come my way. And also because I want adventure. It was between Seattle and Colorado, and I settled for Colorado. But you know what? Not crazy. But I'm going to tell you what. Seattle is only two states away from where I'm going to be living now. So I'm still going to get to go to Seattle once everything calms down. Because come on, right now? No. I'm not that crazy. Cigar is for the Orishas. They like the cigars. Although, if the truth be known, this is not the cigar they like, okay? They like Cuban cigars, but since cigars in general usually make me gag, this is a black and mild, so I can handle it. And unfortunately, Cuban cigars are not legal, so we can't do that. But in the spirit of the Orishas, like I said, I'm wearing my collares. I'm only a half-seated santera, so I can't claim that I'm a santera. But this is for them. Like I said, the element of fire, air, earth, water. Oh, sorry. The element of fire, water, earth, air. I said it backwards. And in case y'all don't like that other element of earth, well, here's my citrine, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're calling in Oschun, along with the Orishas themselves. And we want to see what is coming for this beautiful ritual that we're doing here. And for anybody that doesn't know who the goddess Oschun is, she's one of the Orishas. She is the goddess of the sweet water. And you've got to be very nice to her because she brings in love. She brings in passion, romance. She brings in good things. And so, because this is a blue moon, full moon. Ooh, I'm going to keep that one. That one just flew out, guys. So what we're doing is we're praying to her. Oh, sheesh, the Orishas really want to talk. We're praying to her to bring us good things, okay? I did find a prayer. I've never read it before. I just looked it up right now. Usually I just pray, on my own, and I call her, to me. And she's just so beautiful. She's so beautiful. And so she's the goddess that is seductress, right? She's the goddess that is, if you want romance, she's the goddess that can get any man. She's the goddess that is filled with sweetness, So that's why she's the goddess of the sweet water. And her color is yellow. And so honey is very important to her. When you pray to her, you have to honor her with something, a gift to her. You don't just come empty-handed to her. I did just pack her away, but I did not. Whoa, they really want to talk. The cards are already turning over on them by themselves on the table. It's like, I don't normally shuffle this way. I normally shuffle the normal way, but while I'm talking, I'm talking to you guys and shuffling. And so she is someone that'll bring you money luck. She'll bring you love luck. She'll bring you, whatever it is that you want, so long as you're asking with a clean heart. They're just really wanting to talk because they're falling out of my hands, and that's never happened to me. So, for the women that want a child, if you really want a child, you can pray to her. So, I'm going to start with the prayer. Is what I'm going to start with, because I really feel like she wants me to do that, because it's literally like, I'm not kidding you, the doggone cards were coming out of my hands. Mother Oschun, it's Orisha for true love, mooring, bring love back, to bring love back, money getting, or pregnancy. Ask with words like getting pregnant, fertility, love, body, protection of your body, and prosperity. She's the most beautiful and seductive of all. But she is also vain and jealous. So that's why you offer her something. You don't just ask her for something. You also offer her something. So she is the goddess of the fresh water, like I said, Orisha, of the rivers, the waterfalls, and springs in general. But she's also the goddess of reproduction process. And so that's why pregnancy is always asked of her. Mother Oschun rules the strong will, and is also the owner of gold. Why? because she represents yellow. Yellow is gold, right? She is present in all places where gold is worked. So all the mines, etc. Used to be Fort Knox once upon a time, right? Pray and ask Oshun with yellow and golden candles. Hence the yellow candle. Okay? Pray and ask Oshun with sapphires of blue, which I've never heard of, which is very different because the blue is for Yamaya. And that's a story for another day. Her symbol is the heart. In addition to making prayers, you can also make an altar with honey, wine, and perfume, and should be offered to her. Actually, I'm going to say no. Honey, yes. Wine, no. Perfume, your perfume. Okay? What they like is trago. We call it trago. This is what they like. You give them the good stuff. You don't give them the crappy stuff, because it's like I've been telling this person that I feel she's, you know, gifted as well, but she's someone that's just coming out as far as, you know, growing as a practitioner in the craft. And like I tell her, you know, whatever you give out, it's what you're going to get back in return. So you always want to give the gods or goddesses that you're asking something from them. You want to give them the best. I told them a story, as a matter of fact, of one time that I was so excited. And like I said, I didn't have a teacher, but I had a mentor. There's a difference. So my mentor was listening to me, and I came to her and I was like, Birdie, you know, I found XYZ and I jewed them down. Excuse my French. I really got it at a bargain price. And she said, really? I said, yeah, I was so proud of myself. She said, really? And I said, yeah, I couldn't believe that I got what I got. And it was almost like, you know, for free. She said, huh, okay. She said, so let me get this straight. What'd you buy it for? For protection. And you paid little to nothing because you asked them to give it to you cheaper. Yeah, I did. And I couldn't believe that I asked them and they gave it to me literally for, you know, a handshake. She said, okay. Well, you get what you pay for. And I was like, I've heard that expression before, but not magic. So kind of made me sit up and think. So I said, what do you mean? Because she was very serious, you know, very somber in her tone. I said, what do you mean, Birdie? I mean, you know, you just kind of Debbie Downing me, you know, what's wrong? She said, well, Ella, you're asking the amulet for protection because of the actual semi-precious stone and what it represents. But did you ever stop and think that what you got it little to nothing because you asked them to give it to you for little to nothing? So then what do you think you're going to get power-wise out of it? And my eyes kind of open and I said, little to nothing. She goes, got it. So that's why you always want to give them the best of the best. You want to give them crap. So no, the Orishas don't drink wine. Okay? Anybody knows that. That's a practitioner of Santeria. And I'm not talking about palo for those practitioners out there. We're not talking palo, okay? Palo is something totally different. I don't practice palo because you always have to, there's always a payment. And it's called retribution. And I'm not willing to soil my soul for that. So, anyway, let me see. This is going to probably be just a little bit long, but I want to do this for my people that are maybe mourning the loss of a significant other. And you can be a male and say this prayer, okay? Hail Oshun, Golden Mother of golden skin. Because remember, she's beautiful and they're dark-skinned. They're African, Yoruba. This is a Yoruba religion, okay? The Orishas, okay? Hail Oshun, golden mother of golden skin. Blessed are your waters, and these very waters wash this being and deliver me from evil. Oshun, divine queen, beautiful Orisha, come. And then you insert the person's name. Walking on the full moon. Now, you can't make this up because I just looked up this prayer and I hadn't even uttered it. Oh my goodness. You people out there, I told y'all to do a ritual. I posted it on my phone, which is upstairs. I hope it went through. I'm going to start again because that kind of stunned me. Hail Oshun, golden mother of golden skin. You know what? I'm going to start a third time. You know why? Because as you're watching this as a premiere, I want you to insert your person's name in there. It's a blue moon, guys. It could happen. I'm going to do it silently. Y'all do it out loud if you want. But if you're listening to this and watching this with people around, you can say it in your mind or just kind of whisper it and Goddess will hear you. Hail Oshun, golden mother of golden skin. Blessed are your waters. And these very waters wash this being and deliver me from evil. Oshun, divine mother, beautiful queen, beautiful Orisha, come. Walking on the full moon. Bring, mother, in your hands the lilies of love and peace. Make me sweet, seductive, and gentle, Oshun. Protect me, Orisha. Make the passion very constant in my life, that I can win back my love. Lady, beloved queen, sturdy. I know I will always be protected. Nothing else will hit me. Nothing will you give and have strength come against me. For my beautiful Orisha will protect me from the sorcery for the rest of my life. We will have Oshun's protection, heart and light. Give me the nectar, insert the name, the nectar of his sweetness, my beautiful Orisha. And may I definitely win the love of. Make him love me or her love me as they have never done before. He has never loved another woman. She has never loved another man. May, insert the name, want to be with me a lot and always. May dream about me passionately, and may she ever wake up thinking about me so that the love they feel for me may blossom and grow more and more. May he or she assume me definitely as his or her only love. May she have eyes only for me and desire only me. Insert the name. And may he feel jealousy. May she feel jealousy. May the heart of belong to me, only to me and nobody else. May Mother Oshun bless my relationship with very much and always going against mandigos. In other words, people that are always trying to push us away from each other, hurts and falsehoods, negativity, and people who want us badly to be apart, who prevent us from being together. Mother of gold, beauty and love, lady of the purest acts. This heartfelt request is to return to me my life in love with me, with sincerity and joy, loving me eternally as soon as possible, and to get me out of these wounds of suffering, sadness, and depression. Protect our union always. Aye, aye, hail, Oshun. Oshun, Oshun, Oshun. Aye, aye, Oshun. Pray to the Goddess Mother. If that is your wish for the people that are out there that your mates have not come back to you. I am so hot, like I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I need the AC. That was beautiful and very heartfelt. And you know, if you're not praying for love, right? If you're not praying for love to come to you, that's okay. Replace that with bring me prosperity, bring me happiness, bring me joy, bring me the protection as stated that I need for my person, for my body, for my spirit, for my soul. Grant me the protection with Ashe, 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 Oshun, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. You know, how very funny also. This stone, I was packing and I looked down and it was literally on the floor, and I know that sounds bad, but I've been packing so much that it literally probably fell out of something that I was packing. And citrine is usually yellow. I just thought about that. This is just raw. See that? It's still on its matrix. See that? Still on the matrix. So because of that, it's in its purest form. But you can see the hues of yellow as you get further away from and closer to the matrix. So it's the color of honey. This citrine is the color of honey. Very interesting. There's no, that in magic, in the craft, we believe there are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. If you meet somebody, it's for a reason. I met the most wonderful person at my job that I just left. And to me, she's not only my little sister now, to me, she's a sister in the craft. And Diva, I love her. I love her because she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. And she just happens to be a Libra too, like me. So that's just a plus. But dreams, you know, wishes do come true. I asked literally to have people around me this time around at this job that would be good to me and that would be understanding and that would be understanding and be into the craft or be okay with me being into the craft. And it just so happened that there was like with me, there was around 5 people that were believers. So that was pretty unusual, but everything is possible is what I'm saying. When you pray, anything is possible, so long as it's something for your greater good. Like I said, oh God, now I really have a cowlick, right? Nonetheless, what I'm saying is you have to believe. When you pray, you have to pray with faith or don't pray. That's just the way it is. So for those of you that have lost someone, and I know that I've given you until January, if they're going to come back, they're going to come back. If they're not going to come back, they're not going to come back. And the way I always pray is, if it's for my greater good, bring them back. If it's for my greater good. Meaning, if it's going to be good for me, if it's going to be the right person, if it's going to be long-lasting, if this person's the right person. Otherwise, why do you want something, right? So think about it in those ways. But also ask for whatever you need. If you need a job, don't let this ritual go. Don't let this day go without asking for a job that's good pay, that's good benefits, that will benefit you or your family if you have a family. You know, you need a car. Make sure you pray for a car that has a motor that runs, you know, for Pete's sake. If you're like me, that I can't stand the heat, which is, you know, one reason I'm going to love me some Colorado is that I can't stand the heat. So ask for an AC in your car. That works. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to make the card that flew out, literally flew out. I'm going to make that the theme of this reading for this ritual. And again, you can pause this video, but once it starts premiering, it's gonna go live. So I hope you have something that you are going to make a wish on, whether, like I said, love, money, health, happiness, wellness, you know, whatever it is, hopefully all of the above, for when we get to that part. But this card flew out, and I don't know what it is. Oh, the King. But this is the King of, I want to say this King or Queen for males. This is going to be the major theme. The King of Spades is usually somebody super strong, but also somebody that is not a pushover. Not a pushover at all. They have a lot of inner strength, a lot of valor. This is akin to the King of Wands. They have a good heart. So we're not talking about a person because this is the theme. We're talking about energies. So the energy of this card is strength, valor. Messages are coming. And lots of strength to this card. Lots of strength. That's a high card. So we're going with that. I'm going to split the deck in 3. And so I'm going to read the deck in 1s, 2s, and 3s, okay? So before you start to choose which part of the, which pile you are resonating with, pray on it. Maybe pause the video if you can and see which one you are wanting. Okay, so I'm gonna pause for a few seconds, whether you choose pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3 to give you your answer of whatever it is that you're asking right now. Okay, so for those that are trying to feel it out right now, I'm going to give you, for the count of 10, to be just so that you can, get a few of the decks, the separate piles that I made, so you can feel them out. 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to count in my mind up to 10, and you choose. Pray in your mind. And if you don't want to pray in your mind, that's fine. Whatever pile, the reading that I give from that pile, whichever one resonates with you and what you're going through right now and the outcome, that's the one that's meant for you. So I'm going to count to 10. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start with pile number 1. Remember, the main theme to this reading is strength and messages coming through. And I want to say pretty quickly because it's a king. Okay. I tried fixing my headliner today and I got glue on my hands. Sorry, I didn't even notice that I still had glue on them. Okay, for pile number 1, let's see what they have to say. All right. Oh my God. Whatever it is you guys are asking for, pile number 1, first thing that comes out is true love. A new beginning in love, guys, for pile number 1. Wow. Your relationship that was over. I'm going to put it close because it's hard to see because it's yellow. Your relationship that was over for pile number 1. It's restarting. First it's coming as friendship. Very friendly, very, very lovey-dovey, flirtatious. Oh my God, you got double ace. Pile number 1, you have a really good chance. For those of y'all that pick pile number 1, you have a really good chance for a restart, a reset in your love life with your significant other that this relationship had ended. So this is not a new person that they're talking about right now. They're talking about the person that walked away from you, or maybe possibly you walked away from them, and they're coming back. Oh my God. And I think I gave this to Libras. It came out the same reading for Libras. After your travel, so maybe possibly if you move, you go places, short travel, maybe you take a trip, maybe you spend the night with someone, that's also a trip, or maybe you're actually moving like me, but after that, your love life is going to just take off like wildfire. And you finally have stability in that relationship. You do have a little bit of the hangman going on. Maybe it could be somebody that's not close to you. Maybe they have to come towards you. You have the Queen of Diamonds. So that's akin to the Queen of Swords. So some of you guys have been feeling a little bit, filled with heartache, and maybe have been feeling like even if they come back, are they coming back tried and true? Like, are they really coming back with a good heart and good intentions? Oh my gosh, you're thinking they're coming back because they have no money. Let's see. It could be true, but they are telling me they're coming back with love. So I guess you're going to have to choose between love and money. And it is telling me that you're going to feel very amorous, towards them. You're going to feel love. You're going to feel affection towards them again. You're going to feel that it's worth taking a chance on. This was your true heart. This was your soulmate. This was your soulmate, and you can be together again. It can start again. And it gave you 2 new beginnings right from the start. So, okay. I can see the 2 5s as somebody that's very precautious to start this anew with their significant other. That's good, because that means to me, what that shows me is that you've learned something. You've learned not to take people at face value. That's a good thing. But I do see a lot of love there. Oh my God, you have the 2 4s. So you have stability in money and love. So this relationship is meant to be new beginning again. It's meant to be. They may still be coming back a little immature. Maybe they still have room to grow there. I'm not going to say they don't, because I don't like to lie to people. They do come with some drama or maybe a little bit of problems. They do. They come with problems. They're going to come with problems. So I'm not going to say they're going to come back and everything's going to just be ideal, or that you're not going to have any emotions about what they did. It is what it is, like they say. They did you wrong. They left. They went on another path and left you behind. That's the way it really is. Yes, they are coming back, and some of their problems or some of their issues are still unresolved, but they are coming back. Oh my God, you've got 3 aces. So they may need a job. Maybe they are suffering money-wise. Maybe they don't have stability, financial stability like you do. Son of a gun. For those of you that picked pile number 1, you got 3 aces. So you've got money, you've got love, and you've got companionship written all over these stars. So pile number 1, whatever you prayed to Oschun when you were doing that prayer, wow, guys, if you all picked pile number 1, you are going to have a fulfillment there that you are not even going to believe once it comes to pass. Pile number 2, let's see what Goddess Oschun has to tell you. You have companionship coming your way. And this is also with a soulmate. This is with a person that'll come as, I want to say, if you're not already paired, they're going to come first as a friend. You're going to feel like they're such good friends that like you've known them forever, or like maybe you feel like you've already known them and you just met them. And for those of you that are paired already with your couple, you're going to feel like you are with your best friend. You are with the person you're supposed to be with. There are problems, but your problems are going to, along with theirs, they're going to change. Things are going to change. Things are going to lift. Why do I say that? Because if this was right side up, I'd say, oh, shit. Sorry, YouTube. I'd say, ay, 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 but they've changed. Things are changing for them. That means that they are working on themselves, or they have worked on themselves. So they're coming back with a better understanding of what happened or what went wrong, or how to manage their business, so to speak, right? Look at that. Money. You have money security with your significant other. So that's not going to be an issue at all. You have the best card in the deck for love, for happiness, for fulfillment. That's wonderful. You have the Ace of Spades. So this beginning is going to be a little rocky because maybe they just got their job, or they're just getting their job, or they're just getting situated in their job. So, but it is a new beginning. So even though, let's say you lost your job, but it looks more like the companion, your companion or significant other is the one that lost their job, was looking for a job, but they are going to get their job. They're going to have to, go through a little bit of struggles there before they get on their feet. But oh my gosh, they get the 7 of Diamonds. So they get really good luck after the struggle. The initial struggle doesn't last long. They get really good, they're well seated after that. They're very, very set in their job. So they don't have any issues after that. Okay, so they may have had a significant other that they've had to leave behind to be with you. So there may have been a triangle somewhere along the way, but the good thing is it is reversed. So that means that they've left that woman or person, male, female, they've left that person to be with you again. Okay, so that's a good thing. And it looks like that person they were with before you, if it wasn't a triangle, meaning that they were with you and then they went with someone else and that didn't work out because they wanted to come back to you. If it wasn't a triangle, then that person that they were with before your relationship started with this person that's coming into your life, for pile number 2, that person that they were with was all about the money, all about the Benjamins, and they brought them down big time. So that's why they're having money problems. Now, if they were with you and went into a triangle, meaning they went with somebody else, Because, you know, people do always think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, guess what? This female or male, remember, it's not gender specific because we're not doing a private reading. It was all about, what can you buy for me? What can you do for me? What can you give me? This person has had to learn the hard way that you were the right choice to begin with, that you were the person they should have been with to begin with. That's why they're coming back. Because they finally got it through their head through a lot of heartache and a lot of giving. Because what can you bring me? What have you done for me lately? So they had to learn the hard way that this person was not for them. They were not like you. You lovingly accepted whatever. If they brought you a dollar store present, you were happy. They took you out to eat and you didn't have to cook that day. You were happy. This other person wasn't like that. Where's my diamond ring? Where, you know, I want to go and get my hair done. Hey, you know, I want some nice cologne, or I want a new car, or I need some, you know, I don't know, some rims for my car. They were all about the money. They were not about the relationship. They were not about what love can you bring. It was about the money. Okay? So they're coming back to you because they realize that person was not good. That person was so toxic. But the good thing is this is in reverse, so they've learned their lesson, and that's why they're coming back to you. They're coming back to you. And that's why you have your new beginnings. And everything comes back into balance. Because if you look at these two cards, they're polar opposites. One is destruction and one is a beginning. So, good riddance. Like they say, chusma. Nothing but, you know, people that are degenerates, people that are lowlifes. So, speaking of lowlifes, guys, I went to go do my laundry, right? Because, I mean, I'm packing and stuff, and I'm not going to take dirty laundry with me. That would just be disgusting. Like I tell people, why are you putting perfume on? You haven't bathed. So, I thought I was being nice, right? Libra. Thought I was being nice, and this girl comes in, and she just comes in con taco. She just puts down her basket, and I already had all my stuff set up on the table. So, being the Libra that I am, I looked at her and I said, hey, you can have part of the table. I'll move my stuff to the side a little bit, since your stuff is already done. Oh, the bee took the whole table, left me this much. So instead of being a bee back, what I did was I waited until another person finished with her stuff, and I asked her if she was done. She said yes, and I moved my shit over. Excuse me, YouTube. So, moral of the story is, some people feel entitled. So that's why I told the story, because this person that your significant other, who either is about to walk into your life or has already been in your life and left this relationship y'all were in to go to another relationship, has had to learn the hard way that the person that we're in felt entitled. So when the person left, this other lady started talking to me, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. I said, no problem. I said, you know what? Thank you so much for saying excuse me. I said, because that one that just left, you know what? I said, the strip pole is waiting for her. It's not going nowhere. So I don't know what she's in a hurry for. She was so rude. And she started laughing. She goes, I bet you she did. I bet you she is going to strip club because she works there. That hoe. I said hoe like, you know, water hose. Whatever. People feel entitled, man. People feel entitled. If you gotta pay somebody to be with you, cross-watcher, why are you there? I mean, do you like to be hurt? You hurt somebody to go away to be with someone else, and then bam, they in your face taught you a lesson. So you're coming back to the person that treated you well in the first place. This time around, all I'm asking of you is open your eyes, have some wisdom, have some snap, like my brother Rick used to say. God rest his soul. When you're with somebody that treats you right, why you wanna be that way? You know? It's so stupid. Then you have to come dragging your carcass back. Why? Because you want that person to dig you out of the ditch that you freaking dug yourself into to begin with. And you would have been happy if you would have just stayed and known your role, which was just reciprocate. Nobody was asking you to be Wonder Woman or Wonder Man. Just be good to people that are good to you. So if this was this way, pile number 2, my peoples out there, then I would say, run, Forrest, run. They've learned their lesson. But you know what? I would still go, querías, you wanted it. That's what you get, fool. Dude, they're coming back, but they're coming back all jacked up. Like, have you ever watched Nacho Libre? Esqueleto? When Nacho Libre first met him? That kind of jacked up. No clothes, got no chooses, I got no tifus. They're all jacked up. Somebody jacked them up. But it's okay, because you know what? There's a silver lining. With your TLC, they're going to come back up to par where they used to be before. If you want them, then guess what? You know, love them and they will flourish. But they're coming all jacked up like freaking Esqueleto. If y'all have never watched Nacho Libre, y'all just not my peeps, man. Because I'm telling you, that is the funniest movie ever. When I feel really sad and down, I watch that. And, you know, those are the Lord's cheaps, man. They're the Lord's cheaps. Did you not tell them they were the Lord's cheaps? So just watch it and you'll get it. But you know what? Bitch, be gone. So the person that jacked them up like that, they're going to get theirs. Because it looks like they did it by magic. Looks like they went to somebody, did it sneaky. So they're coming back, but they're coming up jacked up. But you know what? With your TLC, not going to stay that way. Money will flow again with your positive energy and positive influence. I think they've learned their lesson. And see, gratitude, family, connection, connectiveness. That's beautiful, man. That's really beautiful. And 9s, as I tell people, are finales. You know, they're the grand finale. So the grand finale is your person comes back and they've learned their lesson. That's fantastic. That means that phase is done. So, geez, maybe they were, you know, if it was somebody in, you know, that was going through a midlife crisis, or if it was somebody that was even younger, maybe a millennial, that maybe it was their first, you know, real relationship where they had to stand up and be accountable, you know, maybe they're finally learning their lesson. Because maybe they didn't have the experience before, or if they were, you know, I call them experienced people. I don't call them middle-agers. I call them experienced people. If they weren't experienced people, maybe they had to learn a lesson, because that's how you grow up. And so long as they learn their lesson, that's good. But if they're experienced people and they finally learn their lesson, it's better late than never. Mira. So you are going to have a little bit of problems, because you know what? You got all the how should I say? You got all of the feeling like, I guess you could say the blahs, like, oh man, oh man, why me? Why do I have to take them back? Why do I have to take them back and fix them? No, one, you don't have to take them back. That's your choice. I'm only the reader and advising you that they are going to come back, and they're going to come back after a lot of problems that the other person gives them, and they're starting anew and they're starting right. They're going to come back. Is it going to make you feel some kind of way? Is it going to make you feel conmovida? Like, why do I have to fix your happy, you know? But you know what? You don't have to fix them. And if you feel like you're too hurt to accept them, then don't. But they are coming back. So why hold on to the problems, you know? Be happy. Christmas is almost here. So that would be a wonderful new beginning. And they are coming back fixed, meaning they're not coming back problematic. They're not coming back, especially if there's children involved in this relationship. I'd say take them back because the children are missing them. The other thing that I see is even relations, you know, family is missing them because they're so used to y'all being together. So this is a good connection. And the positive outcome of pile number 2 is that this relationship can be saved. And if you're in a relationship that's where somebody has cheated, but y'all hung on, just keep holding on, because you know what? They're getting the snap, like Rick used to say. They're getting it. They're not going to be idiots about it. They're learning. They've learned their lesson, or they're about to learn their lesson, and then they're coming back and they won't need you to fix them. As a matter of fact, they're going to treat you like the queen or king that you are, because they're going to realize that, shoot, man, I pooped all over this. I mean, I just really effed up because this person treated me like gold and this person treated me the total opposite. And yet I was over there sniffing their, you know, butt, stuck to it. And I never realized till now that this person is the one that would do anything for me and showed me that all the time. And this person only wanted me for what I could do for them. But it wasn't about the love. It was always gimme, 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 gimme. You know, in the Bible, they talk about the man that had the 3 daughters. I can't ever remember their name. One was gluttony and the other one was leech. And I think the third one was greed. That's what pile number 2 reminds me of. They learned their lesson, okay? Pile number 3, the grand finale. Drum roll. Oh, your significant other is either landing the job of his dreams or he's getting a raise. She's getting a raise. Money, honey. And that's money that stays. That's not money that comes and goes. That is a good card for money. That means that it's long lasting. Lots of love and affection. So this card is beautiful because they love you as much as a friend as they do as a companion in a romantic way. So this is very balanced love for pile number 3. Oh, the card of marriage. So this is akin to the Hierophant, okay, in tarot. So that's awesome sauce, pile number 3. If you're not married, congratulations, you're about to be. You're about to be proposed to, because this is the marriage card. That's wonderful. Oh my God, you guys. Another 9. What did I say about 9s? 9s are completions. So you've got completion, that you've got, this is your partner. You guys either knew each other since you guys were really young, or you feel like you've known each other forever and your families get along really well, and you just have the happiest marriage or relationship ever that's about to be a marriage. Look at that, the ultimate card of happiness and love. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful finale. Oh my gosh, you've got 2 8s and you've got 2 9s. So you've got stability in love and money and family. And then you have stability in money again and love. So, wow. Look at that. Look at that. And either feeling like a renewal of vows or renewal of love, like something feels fresh about the relationship. Wow. If it's somebody that you're just meeting, everything's gonna click, 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 click. Everything. Oh my gosh. So like I said, the family is also gonna get along. Both families are gonna get along swimmingly. Wow. If I was playing poker, I'd be like, dude, I think I got a hand right here. Another 8, guys. Y'all have major stability in this relationship. Y'all have stability in love, in family, and money. And these are 8s. 8s represent in cartomancy, the way I read them, 8s represent that's ultimate. That's the ultimate that you could have. It is the ultimate that you could have. Don't know why, but sometimes this stuff does what it wants to do, so I apologize. Stop, please.
I pulled up some videos for you.
What is going on? Okay, so sorry. Like I said, it's Halloween, so the energies are kind of weird. So Cortina decided to do her own thing and interject. But what I was trying to say was, this is beautiful energy here. This is like winning the lotto in a marriage or relationship where everything just clicks. Everything just falls into place because the two people involved are 2 mature adults that know what they have, and there's a lot of stability. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stability. And for this relationship, either you have 2 sons or you're going to have 2 sons. And I want to say that you have been the one that walked away from this relationship, and then it restarted at some point, or you thought at some point of walking away from this relationship, and then everything went back, like it reset itself. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I'm not gonna, all I'm gonna do is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and you guys figure that out yourselves. But like I said, if I was playing poker with pile number 3, woo, 2 10s. It's like if I was playing gin, I'd be like, psh, I win. 2 9s, 2 6s, 3 8s, 2 kings. New beginnings. And if I take the card that was the theme card, which is strength and a lot of messages coming through, you have 3 kings. So what the... I don't see a loser in any of the parts of any of the readings. I don't see a loser. Why I say that is they're all good readings. They all have beautiful outcomes, different outcomes, depending on your point of view, depending on which pile you chose and which one you feel resonates. But there's really no bad cards, because if you stop and think about it, on every single part of any pile that you chose, it always comes out that there is a silver lining, that this is something that you can look forward to and be happy with. Some will cost you work. Pile number 2 will cost you some work. Pile number 3, it's like this is a match made in heaven. You guys are like best friends. And pile number 1, you guys are soulmates. So guys, cheers to you guys. I don't see anything wrong at all. May Oshun always find a way of blessing you. May your ritual come to pass for your greater good. May it come to pass, and may God always defend and protect you against those things that are not meant for you. Like the prayer stated, that you would have protection and that your relationships would be protected, that you would have the ultimate understanding that whatever doesn't come for you isn't meant for you. It's not meant for you because it's going to hurt you or harm you in some way. But these people that are coming back into y'all's lives, I want to say this is what the blue moon is trying to do, is give back the love that had been taken away. It's, oh my God, January, and then it hit hard, really hard in April, and then July, I thought things were going to smooth out for the majority, which it did. Then I want to say September brought some more love, and I really thought that was it until January. But this is a surprise, a beautiful, beautiful surprise, and I hope that this ritual that I've done before y'all, and I'm not done, will bring even more surprises and even more beautiful things to come. And so I hope that you guys have something, you know, to wish upon. And if you didn't wish upon something for the ritual that we're doing right now, then I hope that, you know, at this, you know, part, you can stop the video, go get something, or pray on something that you want that's for yourself. And that's what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to literally burn this, because this is burning away all the bad and negative energies that have come my way through this year. And you know, so mote it be. Whatever's meant to come, whatever's meant to flourish in my life, that it would flourish. And whatever's not meant to come back, or was not meant to be, that it just go away, because I don't want the negativity. I don't want to relive or recapture anything that's negative. Only those things that are positive. And I hope the alarm doesn't go off, because the alarm usually does go off in here. But I'm just praying that you guys will understand. Let me stand up for a minute, and I'm going to open the door. So please do excuse me, okay? So what I did was I turned on the air so that the air doesn't, you know, allow for this to, you know, start the alarm off. But I wish you nothing but beautiful things, guys, on this blue moon. Wish for something positive. I wish for new, beautiful beginnings in Colorado, not for false starts. And I pray for you and your families to have a beautiful and happy Samhain, happy Halloween. I know that a lot of you are wanting to be with your loved ones or friends that are like extended family members, and they are not, you're not able to. Look at this, guys, look at this. Burning away all the bad juju. And I pray that you'll be able to share somehow, some way. Share with the people that you love. Share with them, so that way you can be with them. You know, Skype them, or you know, do some kind of video chat with them, so that you can have them in your life. And if you gathered with them, I hope that you have nothing but beautiful memories of today. And I had to walk a moment ago because I had to go throw out, you know, some stuff. So I took time to look at that beautiful full moon. How extraordinary that we are living in times that we can go and look at the full moon, you know, 2 times in 1 month. And I do want to give my prediction. I'm not going to do this as a political type of conversation, but I am going to go out on a limb here and say that I do feel that President Trump is going to win again. But I do feel that there's going to be a lot of backlash, that there's going to be a lot of discord. I feel that maybe the National Guard is going to have to be called out. I feel that there's going to be a recount. I don't believe that either party is, you know, going to just settle for the actual count or the actual outcome. So please be prepared for that as well. If they do not announce him as the president in standing, meaning 4 more years, then that's because something is not quite what it seems. Again, I'm not saying this as somebody that's on a political agenda for one side or the other. I'm just giving my prediction that I feel that Trump is going to win again. but I do feel that there's going to be a fight. There's going to be a lot of discord. There's going to be a lot of hindrance when it comes to the vote counts. And I hope that everybody is going to be okay with whatever happens, whatever the outcome is going to be, whoever wins, because whatever it is, we're all Americans. And that's what we have to remember in the end. We're all Americans, and it's all about we the people, us as Americans, and not divisive or dividedness as we've had in the last 4 years. You know, we can want things, but we can also be respectful for one or the other. You know, like, for example, if Joe Biden wins, well, then I would be respectful towards that president, because regardless of the outcome. But I really do believe that Trump will have the votes, but I do believe that there's going to be a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, and I feel like there's going to be a recount that's going to be demanded, and I also feel like it's not going to be accepted right away. I feel that there is going to be things that are hidden, or that are hidden agendas that are going to come to pass. Hence the blue moon. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer towards anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just giving you what my guides are telling me in reference to the election. Okay, so from now till the 4th, and actually till, it might take till December or January for all of this to clear up, for us to actually know who the winner is. So my prediction is that Trump will stay in the White House regardless, until the final ballot is signed, sealed, and delivered, and delivered as far as count are concerned. And that's what my prediction is. And if I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. If I'm right, I'm okay with that. But that's what I see as far as astrology is concerned, as far as what my guides are telling me. And just please be safe out there, and just take care of yourselves and your families, because that's what matters. Okay, so again, this is Ella from Ella's Ancient Ways Tarot, and I will be seeing y'all after I arrive in Colorado, which will be after the 4th, will be when I am talking to you guys again. And I don't expect that we're going to have an outcome, an actual outcome, like the last word outcome, even if it's by a landslide, to the election. Those are my predictions. I love you guys. Stay safe. Happy Samhain. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I hope that you and yours will have a good night and enjoy and do your rituals. Even if it's not a love ritual, like I said, whatever is pertaining to you, do it, because this is a really auspicious moment for you to do something with. For those that are in the craft, you know, I know you guys are working some kind of magic out there. So let it be for the positive and not for the negative. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will do your ritual. And remember to call in all the elements as I did, which is, you know, the element of fire, the element of water, the element of earth, and the element of air. I love you guys. And until we meet again, I will be a transplanted, I don't even know what they call them over there, Colorado. I have no idea. But nonetheless, the thing is, I can still wear my boots. Love you guys. Bye.